What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Spectro here, and today we'll be talking about Assassin's Creed Mirage and how the Assassin's Creed franchise has finally gone back to its roots. Alright, I didn't play Valhalla. I'm gonna get out here and let you guys know that. And I didn't play Odyssey because they just didn't appeal to me. I mean, I guess it's cool. Vikings, you know. I mean, maybe you guys probably. I didn't say it was a bad game. I just said I didn't play. It just didn't appeal to me because I mean, it's Assassin's Creed game, but it's doing Viking time. I don't know. I'm just gonna get behind the idea. Maybe one day I'll just come out of my box and try that at some point. But let's get to the point here. Assassin's Creed Mirage is Assassin's game, right? Just like the name of the title franchise of this whole entire franchise here is. It's Assassin's Creed, people. We're assassins. We're supposed to be taking out people from the shadows. No one knows the people of assassins exist. They just hear rumors, you know, in the shadows of the night. Those who commit evil deeds and wrongdoings know that an assassin may come for them when they least expect it. Alright, that's what I love about Assassin's Creed, just being able to take out some of the biggest people in the city and just learning how to do parkour and just being able to just do all these different assassin techniques. That's definitely the core aspect of Assassin's Creed. Doing stealth missions, doing all the secret assassin moves, that's what it's all about. And like I said before, I had nothing against Valhalla or Odyssey. It just one game took place with Sparta and the King Leonidas, and that right there was like, when I saw that first releasing trailer, I was genuinely confused because I was trying to figure out how is that gonna ever fit. How is that ever gonna fit into Assassin's Creed's theme? And then they came with the Vikings, so I was like, yeah, think I'm gonna just hold up and wait until the next Assassin's Creed. And I like Mirage, I like it a lot, but I'm gonna hold my breath because it's Ubisoft, people, so you can't really blame me on that. And Ubisoft haven't had the biggest or greatest track record in a long time now. That's crazy to think about. I mean, Ubisoft could definitely be delivering bangers. When they deliver a banger, they deliver one, because their previous, like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Unity, Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, those are great games. Like, if you guys ain't never played those games are great games. I actually not think about it, I haven't played Black Flag. I played half of it, but I ain't completed it. Well, I'm going to complete it. Alright, trust me. That's on the to-do list. But anyways, Assassin's Creed Mirage, I like everything about it. Alright, it's really going back to the origin of being an assassin, and you're really taking out people from the shadows. You're jumping off buildings. And also I saw a Mirage ability that he showed, and they look really, really cool, honestly. So I look forward to this game a lot. But I'm not pre-ordering this game. I'm just that be known as well. Not pre-ordering this game. It's Ubisoft, people. Like, I don't know if you guys ever play a lot of Ubisoft games, or just had known Ubisoft for other games. You would know that Ubisoft, they have their ups, they have their downs. Alright, you got games like For Honor, that was a lot of fun. I never played For Honor though, but I heard a lot of great things about that game. And I played some of their other games. For example, like the Tom Clancy game they made, The Division. If you guys ain't never played The Division, you would know this game is like, it was like a bit, it's been a long time since I played it. If I recall correctly, I think it was like a bit online game, and you all was being able to multiplayer and you do missions and stuff. But I remember getting bored of that game pretty fast. I could be a little wrong with the details on that game. It's been a while and I didn't play it long, so that should tell you everything you need to know about my history with The Division. And some people may love that game. I just couldn't keep my attention for long enough to have fun and enjoy it. But Assassin's Creed is one of the franchises that's been long running for Ubisoft, and they had a okay run. Well, I ain't gonna say that. They actually had a great one with Assassin's Creed, and it was all going well until they got to the point of, well, they decided they don't want to use assassins anymore. They decided it was just a bright idea to just throw away some of the stealth mechanics and get rid of some of the main core aspects of being an assassin and just start doing out of the box things. Maybe they just want to be creative and do their own thing, and for that, I would respect them for wanting to do something that's different, and they want the whole Assassin's Creed franchise to get stale from every game just being straight assassin. So for that, I don't blame them for being something different, but they could at least try to keep it inside the aspect of being an assassin. I could be wrong, alright? I could be wrong. Maybe Valhalla and Odyssey had a lot of more assassin aspect to it than I realized. I'm gonna have to play those games to get a true understanding. But I can't help but think that it couldn't be that much, you know, assassins things to do in such a setting. But I could be very, very wrong, and I'm willing to admit I am wrong, okay? Just ahead of time. Of course, you guys don't know, Assassin's Creed Mirage takes place in the 9th century of Baghdad. And of course, our main character here, his name is Basan. I could be saying that wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how they pronounce it in the trailer, though. And obviously, he's an assassin. He's got a job to do, and he got to take down a lot of the big leaders and big politicians inside the city. I mean, look at this. You gonna tell me that's not creative? Just so happen to keep a rope there and just jump off with him rope tied around his neck. I want to be able to do that. That looks like a lot of fun to be able to do. All right, and I have high hopes for this game. So I hope this is one of Ubisoft's ups, because they've been having a lot of downs lately, and it's not surprising for Ubisoft. I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed, because if I was disappointed, that would mean I had expectations. And for Ubisoft, well, those expectations are low, and I mean below. The low, very low. Like, I mean, if you guys really knew how low they were, you really would be kind of surprised a little bit. But still, Assassin's Creed Mirage, I like it. I like it a lot. All right. It's going back to the roots. It's coming back to being an assassin. It's coming back to being able to take people out from the shadows. And also, I hope they can add a multiplayer mode to it later on after, like probably like DLC. I don't want to ask Ubisoft to put a multiplayer inside the game and ahead of time, because honestly, I feel like they'll just fuck up the game entirely. That's asking too much of Ubisoft. So I would just ask them to put it as a DLC after that. If they were to do a multiplayer mode, I would like it to be like Unity or Brotherhood. One of those two multiplayers will work, because I think those are really good. Or if they want to do something entirely new, then I'm all for new experiences and see what they can come up with. If I had to choose though, to be honest, I'd rather they go with the route of Assassin's Creed Unity, their online mode. Like, the co-op missions were really a lot of fun, but they just didn't add enough content to it. Like, after you did all the co-op missions, there was no more for you to do. And the little duo co-op mission was a lot of fun as well. And also, I wouldn't mind if they would do something like Brotherhood with a big online multiplayer. I didn't get to play that much though. I only played like one time. But I would love to see that come back. Or, like I said before, they could do something new, and I wouldn't be against that as well. Assassin's Creed has a lot of potential with the multiplayer. It's been underused far too much. In fact, I made a whole video towards that whole idea of them adding more multiplayer to it, but just as DLC, not part of the regular game, because like I said before, I just don't trust Ubisoft enough to be able to accomplish that. Keeping that all in mind, I'm really happy though that Assassin's Creed is coming back, and this game right here is going to do really well. It's coming out in October. You guys probably can go and pre-order it now, since it was showed up at a PlayStation showcase, and it's going to be heat. You guys should definitely get back into the Assassin's Creed. Of course, there may be some who may be skeptic, because of course Ubisoft and how that things have been recently with them, and just how games or Assassin's Creed games have just been overall the last couple years. Not saying they've been bad, but it's not really been the theme of Assassin's Creed. But I think you guys should definitely come back and see what's going to be in store for this game right here, because I think this just might be a banger, people. Might just be a banger. But with that being said, folks, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, like the video, dislike the video. Tell me in the comment section below about Assassin's Creed Mirage and what you expect to see from this latest Assassin's Creed game. I'm CrownSpectro. See ya.